Tackle Junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals clicking on the video. In today's video, we're going to discuss all the different bladed jig offerings from Picasso lures. As you can see by the amount of bladed jigs on this table, there's quite a few options over there, and that's why you guys asked for this video, for me to kind of simplify things for you guys. When would I choose one over the other? So let's kick it off with the original shock blade. To this day, still one of my favorites, built on the Smart Mouth Plus head there, little concave belly, and with this bladed jig, you're going to get a wider action. A wider wobbling action. I like this particular bladed jig in warmer, stained, muddy water. All right, next up we have the Pro. Okay, Pro head there, tapered, great around grass, has the speed blade on there. It has a much tighter action compared to the original shock blade. Great for colder water. Okay. From there they have the Tungsten Knocker, which is a football tungsten head, steel blade. And then most guys use this particular bladed jig in deeper water. It's tungsten, more dense, gets down there faster, stays down there. I use it in shallow water, and I use it in the same conditions and same situations as the original here, but I like it for a different sound. You get a different sound with that tungsten head and steel blade. Okay, again, it's a wider, wobbling bladed jig. From there, they came out with two new blade styles and blade material. The first one being the Dredger Blade. You can see that's in carbon fiber. And then they have the Circuit Shaker. This one here is in the circuit board material. Okay, now this one here, this particular blade, I haven't used this one or the Dredger Blade. Let's go ahead and read off the package here. Here is the Circuit Shaker. Lightning blade provides rapid vibration and tight swimming action. And I've seen Hank Cherry put out a video the other day talking about just how tight this particular bladed jig is. So with that blade, you're going to get a very tight swimming action. Again, great for colder water. Okay, the Dredger Blade here, which this one here could be my new favorite. Haven't used it yet, but by reading the package here, Dredger Blade provides strong vibration and aggressive side-to-side hunting action, which is great for me in that muddier water. So since I fish, muddy water majority of the time, I'm sure this one's going to be tied on, pretty often. So again, that is the Dredger Blade there, a wider, more aggressive action. Okay, now you'll see here, that is the carbon fiber, and you also have it in the circuit board. Now something that I pointed out earlier is different sound, okay? So here is the Pro head, here's another one Pro head, and you have carbon fiber, and you have the circuit board there, okay? Here's the carbon fiber. To me, the carbon fiber is a bit more tingy and high-pitched. So, the reason I said that is, I shallow crank a lot. I love tossing crankbaits, all right? And I fish pretty small lakes, average around 500 acres or so, but they're very pressured, okay? And your most common rattle is the multiple BBs, right? I'm sure they're more accessible, and guys are just tossing those more. I can barely get bit on those lakes anymore with that type of rattle. I have to go to the one knocker type rattle just because it's something maybe the fish haven't heard as much. So something to keep in mind when you're choosing your bladed jigs is to look at the blade material, the head material, knowing that you're going to get a different sound out of them. So to get back on the new blades here, again, you have the Dredger Blade and you have the Circuit Shaker. You'll see here they're both offered in the carbon fiber as well as the circuit board there. Circuit board, we got another one here as well. Okay, now when would I use one over the other? You'll see here the circuit board, it's basically clear. There's really no color to that, which is going to be great on pressured bodies of water, clear water, ponds, things like that when you want the vibration, but you don't want the flash from a chrome or a steel blade. So again, great for clear water, pressured water, you know, things like that. Pond, it's going to be a great pond bait. Like I said, you have a couple options here for a wider action versus a tighter action. Well, guys, that should wrap it up. Hopefully you guys now know when you could use the different blade options. Also, they do have some weedless options as well. And guys, I'll link them down below over there at Picasso and Tackle Warehouse. Definitely check them out. And I'm sure you guys are going to ask about some of these trailers as well. I guess we can go over that really fast. You know, from bluegill imitators, shad imitators, you know, dirty water. I love the plasma tail. That's from Biospawn. You guys know the drill. Pick them up over there at Carl's. Code TJ10 gets you guys $10 off orders, $25 or more. Link down below. But a little finesse worm is a fantastic option for a bladed jig trailer. You know, I really don't want a trailer with a standalone action. You know, I want the blade to give the action to the trailer. If you start putting boot tails on here, you're going to have you know, a wider, slower action compared to what the blade and the jig is putting off, and they're not going to, you know, mix well together. So I like zero action from my trailer, and I let the blade give the action to the plastic. Okay, so a finesse worm is a great option. I love the little blade minnow from Strike King. What else do we have here? The Kamikaze from Big Bite Baits is another good one there. The Yamamoto Zaco. I mean, a ton of options out there. Just like I said, look for something that really doesn't have a lot of action and tail kick, and let the blade give the action to the trailer. Guys, definitely check them out. Some awesome new colors over there at Picasso as well. I believe this one here is called Crawdad. They do have the new Inferno as well, which is like that red craw that everyone's like dying to get, which I'll be ordering some of those really soon as well. But I think it's called Inferno from Picasso. Anyways, guys, just a quick video here. Hopefully that helps you guys out. If you guys liked the video, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Love you guys, and we will see you guys on the next one.